All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action with Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Brent Barry. This is Brian Anderson. We'll be hearing from Allie LaForce from the sideline. Let's see some of the numbers here for Cam Johnson.
And by looking at his true shooting percentage over the last 5 games, you can see how much he's paying attention to his shot selection, and it's showing.
Now Denver's starting 5. They've got Nikola Jokic, Michael Porter out there with Jamal Murray, and it's Lowry in at the 4. And for the Thunder, inside we got Williams and Holmgren, Cason Wallace out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Dort in at the small forward position. Brent, these teams know each other well, and safe to say they don't particularly like each other.
And I think fans really gravitate towards that sort of dislike. Just puts an extra added ingredient of intensity on a game like this. So for the fan bases, this one's big.
And it's going to be the Nuggets off the tip. Here's Jennings. Pass to Jokic. Fires the 3. That one doesn't drop. Now Holmgren. To the middle. Here's Williams. Deflected. And here's Jokic. He shoots. Jennings' shot is good.
And teammates more and more looking for plays from Murray like that.
And it's Oklahoma City's ball. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
And at the offensive end, they were lights out in that game. They found all sorts of ways to punish the D.
Yeah, I love watching that game, and in particular, their demeanor in their destruction in that game.
And now we go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with Mark Daigneault.
And obviously, facing Nikola Jokic was the first topic of conversation. Coach told me they don't hand out MVP awards. The Joker is one of the most talented players in league history, and he's 7 feet. It's unreal. In terms of how to stop Jokic, he laughed and said, I don't think anyone has that answer, guys.
And Allie, thanks. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. And going against Denver, their first meeting on the year. They set the pick. The baseline, Jay. The rebound by Lowry.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Now here's Jokic. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game. Here's Porter. And off target. He starts the game 0 for 1. The Thunder have gone 1 for 3 so far. Now here's Williams. Pass to Holmgren. There's the block. Murray from outside. Dort grabs the miss. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. Holmgren finds Williams. Dort outside. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort, a screen on Porter. Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
Here's Jokic. And the basket is good.
Sometimes with that much of a height advantage, resistance is futile.
Oklahoma City trailing. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And while Nikola Jokic has lots of years left in this league, he's already an all-time great, Grant.
You know, B.A., not many guys have won multiple MVPs and a title, but Jokic has already accomplished so much. And with his size and skill set, Jokic can be elite for a long time and add to that impressive resume.
Now here's Wallace. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander takes a 3. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. And so Jokic will bring it up for the Nuggets. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
Impressive to see them on the road just step up and have that kind of offensive performance.
Now here's Wallace. Holmgren with a screen on Jokic. Wallace misses.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Here's Jokic. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
And Jokic using the old school mid-range.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Dort outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
And he can't get the first one. You know, Grant, for players that move to a new team in the offseason, have they had enough time to get adjusted?
Well, you know, B.A., it depends. Some guys blend right into a new squad, but for others, it takes a lot of repetition to get a feel for your teammates.
And he sinks the second. And over the last few years, SGA has emerged as an all-NBA level player, Brent. What's been the key to his success?
I think the key, BA, to him is his confidence. I think that he feels like he is overlooked on a nightly basis and does not get the respect he deserves. So he comes in with that chip on his shoulder, and he plays the entire game, coming at any defense that people throw at him.
Now here's Williams. What a tremendous game he played against Portland. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Holmgren finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Dort. To the inside. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
What a jam by Williams, just springing off the floor and throwing it down.
Pass to Jokic. Inside. Here's Porter. And he banks in the layup.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Thunder trail by 3. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. Williams' shot is good. For Denver, they've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Pass to Jokic. Got a piece of it. Back to Murray. Lowry outside. Here's Jennings. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Jennings has got 5.
There's a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And a moment to check and see who is in the lead when it comes to blocks. 5th, Chet Holmgren.
He always makes an impact with his shot blocking. He's a constant presence around the rim.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Portland.
Let's us not forget about the work on the glass. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
Now that's a textbook alley-oop.
I thought he'd go for the slam, but that worked. Denver has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. To the left side wing. Lowry against Williams. Porter from outside. Murray for 3. Here's Jokic. Holmgren with the block.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
Lowry against Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Denver in the lead. Outside Murray. Here's Jennings. Jacks up a 3. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Give him 8 points now.
That's feel-good moment right there. 3 of 4 so far.
Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Wallace outside from the arc. Rebounded by Denver.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Jokic. On the wing, Murray. The 3. The rebound by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for OKC. 4-point game. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
Denver has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Outside Porter. Back to Murray. Lowry outside. Outside Murray. Launches the 3. And the three-pointer goes. Jennings has got 11 points.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Wallace outside. Right wing. Here's Holmgren. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
It's time for the dance cam. If you see yourself under this screen,
A line change here for Oklahoma City. And the Nuggets will go for a different look here.
substitution on the field.
Gordon, the pass to Murray. Now Holmes. Down low. Here's Brown. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Denver shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
And he drops the first. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Thunder trail by 4. The kick out to Wiggins. Lets it go from deep. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. Pass to Holmes. Gordon outside. Back to Murray. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Meeting the defense with a tenacious will to score. Murray giving you that effort.
Wiggins with it. Topic for 3. Offensive rebound. Williams with the screen. Topic, no good.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
And the shot goes. Now it's a 6-point Nugget lead.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Pass to Wiggins. To the right side. Here's Hartenstein. No luck on that one. Excellent D there from Holmes. The Nuggets lead by 6. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Aaron Gordon fits perfectly with this team because of his lunch pail approach. Coach Michael Malone said, I think Aaron Gordon is a prime example of somebody who's truly selfless. He does the dirty work for us, and a lot of times he doesn't get the credit he deserves. Brian, not today.
That's right. Good call, Allie. Thank you. Here's Hartenstein. Denver getting their last shot to go. Back to Wiggins. 6 to shoot. Williams a screen on Johnson. Wiggins for 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3. It's going to be on Cameron Johnson. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Denver.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
And he hits the first of 3. And he's good on the second. And he nails the third. Denver leading by 5. Pass to Brown. And here's Holmes. To the middle. From 7 feet away. They kick it out to Murray. Knocks down the long J. Murray's got 7 points.
Well, a polished score and good recognition as Jamal Murray understood the timing that he needed to catch and fire.
Here's Topic. Hartenstein with a screen on Murray. And he's going for the lob!
2 minutes remaining in the
And so the ball out of bounds. Topic touched it last. And now it's time to take a look at the top defensive teams in the league right now. Fourth, Denver.
Where this team really makes an impact is on the defensive end. They're a unified front that doesn't make it easy at all to find open looks.
Here's Brown. He's coming off a 13-point game against Miami. Outside Murray. A minute 50 left in the first. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Topic. Still without a bucket. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Cameron Johnson.
personal foul.
Oklahoma City shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game.
At the line for your Oklahoma City, Topic. 2 shots.
And that one misses. A different look for Denver. Watson comes in for Johnson, and it's Brown in for Jamal Murray. And he can't hit the second. Denver leading by 8. Pass to Gordon. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
Yeah, just some missed opportunities at the stripe. Unfortunate.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good.
Well, Aaron Gordon is a guy that you really value on both ends of the floor. He's capable of scoring. He'll attack the rim. He's shown that he's improved his three-point shooting. But on the defensive end, him being long and switchable, that helps out. So the more and more guys get used to his versatility, the more he's going to shine.
And he sinks the second.
Yeah, we can talk about the insane dunking, but Aaron Gordon is such a great glue guy. Does all the little things and willing to sacrifice his numbers for the good of the team.
Now here's Joe. He's scoreless. To the paint. Here's Wiggins. Blaze it up and in off the pretty assist.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
The Nuggets lead by 7. And here's Brown. Pass to Holmes. Inside. Here's Brown. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Aaron Wiggins.
13 foul.
Denver shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
This one falls for him. The Thunder making a switch here. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Thunder trail by 8. 50 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Topic. No points so far. Hartenstein finds Wiggins. Here's Topic. Clock at 6. Williams a screen on Brown. Topic for 3. And Holmes pulls it down.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Brown shot is good.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And so it's Wiggins with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. Trailing by 10. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Misses the jumper.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And so it's Denver, earning this break in the action, up 10. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. And more NBA action on 2K Sports, coming your way right after this. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And before we move on, what have you guys seen from Denver?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
Well, you hear team execs say all the time, you're either selling wins or you're selling hope. How true is that, Brent?
Well, if you're an executive BA, just be right about whatever it is that you're selling. And you got to be realistic. I mean, fans are smart. They understand where your team is. Are you a playoff competitor? Are you young and growing? So that's hope. If you're going deep into the playoff run, you want the wins.
In it forward, it's Dort and Williams. Then there's Holmgren. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Now here's Brown. No points yet. To the inside. Porter. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, Porter just coming at him right now. He takes the foul, he keeps pushing, and then he gets the bucket.
Denver making a change here. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
One shot.
That's good from Porter.
Well, Porter has consistently been one of the most effective high-volume three-point shooters that we have in the league.
Williams passes to Holmgren. Ooh, the toughness of Holmgren. Denver leading by 9. Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. Back to Watson. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Nuggets, Watson. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls, and Denver making a change here. Murray's checked in. And so he makes both from the line.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Thunder trail by 11. Outside, Williams. From downtown. Rebounded by Denver. Jokic has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Jennings. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren.
Shooting for Denver, Jennings at the line for 2.
First free throw is good. Johnson, he's checked in for Watson. So he gets them both.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
And something I remember from their last outing, he was excellent at the charity stripe. Yeah, and many believe Holmgren must add muscle over time to his wiry frame. We'll see if he focuses on doing just that.
Pass to Jennings. Left side, Johnson. Now here's Porter from outside the arc. Dort grabs the miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
From undrafted to a key rotational player, Lou Dort's story is definitely inspirational, Bray.
This guy has worked so hard to make himself into an NBA player. But I will tell you this, B.A., he's never not believed that he wasn't one. And Luguentz Dort continues to make improvements, and the guys on the team love the way he approaches it.
Now here's Murray. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Miami. Here's Jokic. Look at Jokic working inside.
Size and touch of Jokic just too much, finishing with power and finesse.
Outside, Williams. Throws it up high. Back come the Nuggets on the run. Back to Porter. Pass to Jennings. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Oklahoma City making a switch here. Joe's checked in. And here we have a rundown of the teams with the best rebounding numbers this season. 5th on the list, the Thunder.
This team has done a great job of hitting the boards, and they do tremendous work boxing out.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Pass to Williams. 4-3. hits the trifecta. Williams has got 10 points.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Murray finds Porter. Back to Murray. Outside Johnson. Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. 5 to shoot. From deep, Johnson. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
And it's Murray with the ball for the Nuggets. Next up, they'll take on the Rockets at Toyota Center. And that game will mark the end of a 4-game trip. Williams with it, and Jokic picks him up defensively, gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
KBA, the Denver Nuggets are building for the long haul. Their philosophy has been to draft polished prospects and then develop them into contributors. They look for 4 qualities: basketball IQ, character, positional size, and absence of skill deficiencies. Ryan, the track record has been strong.
It really has. Thanks, Allie. Gilgeous-Alexander against Jokic. Dort outside. And there's the foul. It's on Michael Porter. That'll be a second foul of the game.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
So both teams making some changes here. Williams with it. 10 points for him. Pass to Joe. The 3 is up. Porter pulls it in.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Murray for 3. Tries again. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Shooting for Denver, Lowry, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes a first. Strawther's checked in for Denver. He does not get the second one. Thunder trail by 9. Here's Joe. Off target from 3-point range.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Now here's Murray. He has 7. Up top, Porter. He's covered by Holmgren. Here's Lowry. And he buries his first look.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Joe with the ball, covered by Johnson. Wallace outside. Up top, Holmgren. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession here. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
4 on the clock. Now off the inbound. Oh!
Get up to throw down.
Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam. And how about our AT&T 5G slam cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Now Murray, checking the numbers. He's averaging close to 15 a game. Out to the right wing. Lowry, right side. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
You know, I think this guy just loves the game of basketball. The preparation, the interaction with his teammates. He has fun out there on the floor.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren.
Shooting 1.
That free throw good from Lowry.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
Now here's Wallace. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And here's Hartenstein. Williams from long range. Strother grabs a miss. Pass to Murray. Here's Strother. Watched by Wallace. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. As we know, Brent, experiencing some team drama is not an uncommon experience in the NBA.
Man, B.A., as years went on and playing 7, 8, 9 seasons in the league, you almost started to invite some of that drama into the locker room. It's really a character builder, and it shows you that you care about what it is that you're doing. So the drama are always great lessons for how strong your team is going to be.
Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Aaron Gordon's checked in for Denver. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. Thunder trail by 13. To the middle. Here's Wallace. Can't get it. 0 for 3 in this one. Denver has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Here's Murray. He has 7. Pass to Lowry. Gordon outside. Back to Lowry. The 3 ball. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. To win the run. Drains the triple.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now here's Murray. Gordon outside. To the paint. And it's Lowry with the jam.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Right side, Joe. Williams, a screen on Murray. Here's Joe. Off target with the 3.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Now here's Johnson. A 20-point game for him in the win against the Heat in Miami. Three-pointer. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. Back to Wallace. Going inside. Hartenstein, no good.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
Pass to Johnson. Out to Lowry. Here's Strawther. Just 5 to shoot. There's a screen. Here's Johnson. Oh, he buries the 20-footer. Johnson's got his first points of the night.
Well, he's 1 for 5 in the quarter, and his body language is saying a lot about where his confidence is. Rattled just a little bit. Maybe the next open look will start him up.
Now here's Hartenstein. Still no points. Up and over Lowry. And another miss by Oklahoma City. And here's Denver. They're on a 14-5 run. And he lobs it up top. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hartenstein. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Denver Nuggets. On Sunday, they'll be facing Kevin Durant and the Houston Rockets. Then on Tuesday, they'll be playing against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns.
In that game against the Grizzlies, on paper, they should be expected to come away with a win. However, this might be one of those trap games if they aren't fully engaged.
Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Topic comes in for Wallace. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Williams. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by Johnson. The Nuggets lead by 17. Pass to Murray. Over Topic. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet. Murray's got 9 points.
Murray finding himself in that mid-range position. He doesn't pull a lot from there, but he's capable.
And here's Hartenstein. Wiggins looking around. Here's the 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Lowry's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well. And despite a struggle scoring the ball, they've done enough to build this lead.
Here's Topic. Still without a bucket. Wiggins outside to stop the drought. And it's Denver with a rebound. Lowry's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left to play in the first half. Pass to Murray. The floater. Now Gordon. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds now. 13 feet out. Rebounded by Denver. Now here's Johnson. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. Here's Gordon. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Wiggins. Thunder trail by 19. A minute 20 left in the second period. Pass to Topic. Here's Hartenstein. 6 on the shot clock. Wiggins for 3. Gets it to go. His second make in 6 tries.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
And timeout is called by Michael Malone. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at Denver, still early, but they have the 3rd best record in the conference. And of course the Thunder, back 2.5 games.
I think for the Thunder, it really hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for, but they're still in the hunt for a high postseason seed.
Well, the goal is very defined. They have to have a strong finish to the season and make sure they get home court advantage for at least the first few rounds of the playoffs.
Now here's Brown. Yet to see a basket. To the wing, right side. Three-pointer, Holmes. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists tonight.
And that's what he's known for, right? His ability to scan the floor and find open guys.
Here's Topic. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Pass to Hartenstein. There's 38 seconds left in the first half. Another shot. And that's 2 points on the layup. Hartenstein's got his first 2 points of the night.
I love his tenacity. Extra possessions, second chance points. That's winning basketball.
Hartenstein against Jokic.
Jokic doing a better job there of using his body inside and getting the angle, then finds his way to the line.
It's his first trip to the line.
Nikola Jokic at the line for 2.
That one's off.
I feel like Jokic could play with a baton out there because he's orchestrating.
He hits the second from the line.
It's going to be a long time, I don't know if ever, that we're going to see a big man pass like Jokic does.
Dort with it. He had 9 points in his last time out. Over to the left wing. Here's Topic. Hartenstein with a screen on Brown. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the wristwatch there. He knew the time, he executed.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. I'm here alongside Coach Malone, and Coach, a strong first half for this team. What was clicking for you?
I love that ball movement, taking care of the ball, and that's something we've been harping on. Make a play for somebody else, and I thought we had many examples of that.
Got to help yourself. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Denver Nuggets.
Their offense may get the credit for the lead, but they've set the tone with their rebounding.
I give it the Shaq stamp of approval. They've been the schoolyard bullies today.
All right, now, still early on, but let's check out the Western Conference standings.
Well, right now for Denver, this team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things. And I got to say, they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
Easy, big fella, but I got to say, they are making it look easy, here in this early part of the season at least. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Thunder trail by 16. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 from Michael Malone. We've got Jamal Murray. Michael Porter out there with Nikola Jokic. And it's Lowry in at the power forward position. Now here's Holmgren over Jokic. And it's Holmgren missing.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Goes up at the stripe. Here's Jennings. He drops it from range. Jennings has got 18 points in the game.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
No, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Here's Holmgren. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
I like whenever Holmgren uses his length to his advantage. Great at forcing the D to foul him inside.
And these will be his second and third shots at the line here.
Chet Holmgren taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Holmgren's physical gifts are pretty impressive. His length and his height make him a threat under the hoop on both ends of the floor.
Both free throws good from Holmgren.
Well, the all-around game of Chet Holmgren is very, very impressive. The scary part is he's going to get better.
Pass to Jennings. Back to Murray. There's the triple. A rebound by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Thunder trail by 17. Well, Grant, when you think of Jamal Murray and all he's been through, health is of utmost importance for him.
Oh, extremely important, B.A. Because when Murray is healthy, he's a lethal player and a huge part of this team's success. We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Pass to Jokic. Fires the 3. Dort grabs the miss. Dort's got 4 rebounds in the game. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Dort outside. And he drives in. Porter pulls it in.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Jokic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Jokic passes to Porter. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic.
For 3.
Jokic has got assist number 5 here tonight. The Thunder have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Outside, Williams. Porter against Dort. Holmgren with a screen on Porter. Dort for 3. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. And taking a look at the 2K leaderboards, here are the top wing defenders in the game. Opportunistic and never afraid to go after steals. Second, Lou Dort.
These guys do as much damage with their defense as they do with their offense. I mean, they can swoop in for the steal anywhere on the floor.
Just a great job of anticipation. These guys defend the entire court in transition, in the half-court set. It doesn't matter. They're out there agitating, disrupting, doing everything they can to unsettle an opposing offense.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Lowry. 11 points in the game. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Jokic. Just 5 on the clock. Rejected by Holmgren.
Wow, great D from Chet there. That is his calling card.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Williams from long range. Jennings grabs the miss. Denver leading by 15. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Inside. Out to Lowry. Let's go with a 3. No good on that one.